All right, Eagle Nation, the Birds just got some significant injury news about a position they are already thin at. Could this cause significant concern ahead of their Week 1 matchup just a few days from kicking off Eagles versus Packers in Brazil? And just moments ago, we get this update from Ian Rappaport. Eagles linebacker Devin White, who is dealing with an ankle injury, is not traveling to Brazil with the team and is declared out for Friday night versus the Green Bay Packers. Wow. Boom, out of nowhere. What is going on with the Eagles linebacking core? We know that they're thin. We know that there's competition there. And when we look at the injury report yesterday, this was the first time we heard of anything. A.J. Brown and Landon Dickerson were resting. Isaiah Rodgers had a hand injury and Devin White had an ankle. He was the only one that was held out. Everybody else seems good to go. We're still intrigued to see what happens at some of these other positions. But, you know, Devin White's been a bit quiet in training camp. I mean, we thought everything was fine, but now apparently he's been dealing with an ankle injury and he will miss his first game as a Philadelphia Eagle. Now, it's not like Devin White has set the world on fire or he's one of the best linebackers in the league. You know, he's coming off a down year last season, but he signs a one-year deal, and the Eagles, as we know, have not always prioritized linebacker. They're pretty thin at the position, and there's still some pretty good question marks that lie there, right? And Devin White was supposed to be your main guy, and now, 2 days before the game, you find out you're going to be without him. So what does that do now for this team? Where does that leave them? It's a pretty tough situation to be in, if we're being honest. Now, let's hope that some of the other guys can step up. We know that Jeremiah Trotter Jr., who's a 5th-round pick, had a pretty good camp. Is he ready to step in Week 1? I don't know. You know, what about Zach Bond? I mean, now he becomes the main guy, and I've said all training camp and offseason that I'm still not 100% confident in Zach Bond. You know, I liked his tape. I liked what he was like coming out of college, and he's been mainly a special teams guy with New Orleans. But can he step up and be the guy on Friday night? Now he really has to be the guy with no Devin White. Can Nakobe Dean step in? Still pretty unproven, but he's going to get a sure opportunity to prove himself this weekend, and he's going to have to. Other than those guys, who else do they have? Oren Burks, Ben Van Sumeren, right? Maybe they'll try to experiment a little bit with Nolan Smith. The Eagles are in a tough spot now, right? Their defense has had a lot of questions. They are looking to come out here and make a statement in Week 1, and now they're without the middleman, you know, the guy who's supposed to help direct things and lead parts of that defense in Devin White. And it is frustrating that, you know, he's out dealing with an ankle injury. We hope that he'll be okay and be able to return for Week 2, but now the Eagles have some questions to answer. So what will happen with this team? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Surely we'll probably hear from them today about the status of this injury if they even land in Brazil. We don't know what time they're taking off, but it's about a 10-hour flight. So you already have, things going on there. And the Eagles now have some decisions to make. So we'll see what happens. Devin White out on Friday night. What do you think this does for the Eagles? Who do you think will step up? Give me your thoughts down below. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, real quick, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsor of today's video. It is the great BetMGM. Enjoy all your favorite sports like never before at BetMGM. Sign up using our code ATOZPA and get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if you do not win your first bet. When you register with BetMGM, you'll get instant access to parlays, live bets, player props, and daily boosted odds specials. And with BetMGM at your fingertips, every play and every game matter more than ever. So sign up today with the bonus code ATOZPA and get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if you do not win your first bet. Brought to you by BetMGM, the sportsbook born in Vegas. Download the app today. Please gamble responsibly.